Hi there, Scorpio. I pulled a pre-message for you, and I want to share this with you here. I feel this is really important for you right now. You appear to be on the path of abundance, just straight up growth, foliage, everything showing the result of efforts. Very slow build up to this here. And I also see that this path that you're on is not linear. Okay? This is not a linear path for you. It's more so that there's some ebbs and flows, there's some ups and downs. There may be a timeline difference, like perhaps you feel this should have happened by now, or something should have worked out for you. Oh, this is standing out to me. For some reason, this was looking like someone wearing a heart on the sleeve. I feel that that's in a message for you, Scorpio, as well. Wearing your heart on your sleeve here. This will be appreciated. So your worth and your value will appreciate. Okay? When you tap into your vulnerability. I want to point out that in this 7 of water, this is the element of like flow, but her eyes are closed and her third eye is open. There's a need for you to disconnect from applying meaning to something happening that's affecting the way that you see yourself. So this is looking like, with the 6 of air, some type of comparison could be happening here. You know, maybe you're comparing how much value you have compared to others doing the same thing, or who are maybe in the similar position as you or the same age as you. Or you feel like, you know, you're comparing yourself to a vision as opposed to really tapping into your unique self here. So be cautious about comparing how far you've come versus how far others have, how much you've acquired versus how much others have. There's this unique ability about you that you have to offer. Yeah, you see how her arms, both looking like hearts on the sleeve to me. I feel like that's the key for you. The key is, Scorpio, wearing your heart on your sleeve. That's your vulnerability. Your value here comes from your unique self, not necessarily how others are doing something or how they've experienced something. Though you can learn or be inspired, Spirit is asking you to look within. Close your eyes, look within, and find it within you here. We also have the energy of patterns. So with the 4 of air, this would be establishing a habit of seeing yourself in the way that will benefit you the most, to where you can actually be in this abundant energy. So you need to make that a habit. Spirit wants you to make a habit of not looking at what others offer, or not, you know, getting yourself down because of how others have achieved something. And instead make a habit of how you can improve your own self. Compare yourself to yourself and your prior work or your prior talents, your prior ability, and see how far you've grown. See how much you've changed, and keep doing it. Keep making tweaks until you improve. The only thing that you should compare yourself to is yourself here. Okay? I'm seeing that you could be diagnosing something. Something is being diagnosed. understanding why something is happening a certain way, like cause and effect, will help you get back to your true essence here. You need to see something that's not working out for you, and I'm feeling like it's the way that you see, you know, yourself, like your actual worth. Interesting. She also has third eye here. I feel like these are the energies you're moving into. With the third eye, I feel like you have a vision. You have to know that your vision is valuable. Okay? Pay attention to patterns here. You could be looking at like a report, a diagnosis, something along those lines. Because I feel like every time you tap into this energy of being your true self or being confident in what you offer, you are rewarded. But you need to look back and realize that you've been rewarded for that, because you may be downplaying something that you offer here because of other people. Let's see what we have for you today, Scorp. Spirit, what do you want to talk about for Scorpio today? What does Scorpio need to know, need to see? Not loving how that came out, but maybe you are. Goodness, what's that? V for victory. All right, this does look like Aries energy to me, so I do see that. Your new habits, your new, I'm hearing your new offers, your new approach is being rewarded. There's a new approach that you're stepping into. Victory in some endeavor. There's victory here. Okay, what does Aries do? They try new things. They do it their way. This is an independent kind of energy. Coins, money will be coming to you. I told you, as soon as you do something the way that you do it, the way that your personal self knows it, the way that it's like you need to realize what you have to offer may be different than others because you're a different person, but that you also have value there. You're downplaying your value, or maybe you feel like others are. I'm seeing that you're getting victory here for being that independent version of yourself that you know that you can be, that you are. Something feels soft-shelled. Like I feel like maybe you have a fear of vulnerability or showing people what you actually can do. There's something you're hiding, like you have a talent that's being rewarded. Every time you step into this, look back at the patterns. That every time you step into your can-do energy that you generate from within, somehow you get rewarded. And it feels unexpectedly. What else for Scorpio? Leg. Stepping into a new experience. I told you. Like, isn't it so funny? You are stepping into a new energy. It is about abundance. Some of you specifically, this is financial because we do have money here. So coins, okay? There's a new experience. Maybe there's been some doubt along the way. Internal, external, one more. You will have your victory, Scorpio. Ooh, a friend. So we have marriage on the bottom. Some of you may be married to your best friend, or you will marry your best friend, okay? Or your best friend could be married as well. So anyway, you have dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend is coming up for you. So let's see what we're working with. Tell me why, Scorpio. Yeah, you may, it's like you get some sort of confirmation from the universe. Spirit rewards you, and then you make a new friend, or you meet someone and you guys really hit it off. And it will be a very close relationship, a close bond. You may move into an energy of, yeah, maybe this has to do with, wow, that card just flew across the room, of marrying your friend here. How did that card get over there? Oh my gosh. I want to know what it is, actually. I feel like we need to know what this is. Okay, there. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I feel like you've had this in a recent reading as well. It might have been a couple back, maybe 3 or 4, but there's been some indecisiveness here, like you were wavering within your like self-conviction here. But this is coming in. Maybe you didn't know if you'd be married. Like maybe you didn't know that marriage was in the cards for you, or perhaps you've been questioning that. But you have a new experience with a close friend. Tell me about the victory for Scorpio. What is this about? And I do feel this is going to be not only financial, but how you see that you're worth it, that you're valuable. What is this victory for Scorp? Yeah, the Chariot. How come every time we do your reading over the past month, your first tarot card is Chariot? It's been this way. I'm not surprised again. This must be a very important message for you, because if that's the case, that it comes up every single time. Yep, King of Pentacles. You're like, there's like a pot of gold at the end of this journey. There's this treasure chest of abundance here. You're forging, like you're going for it. You're going forward, and there's no questions asked. There's not, we've been seeing this for you. This is no longer being the way that you were in the past. You may have wavered, you may have faltered internally and externally. I see that your work was showing that. Like perhaps you were, oh, I don't know, or maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And you had no idea. But the thing is, you always had it within you. It's just that the comparison of where you are versus where you wanted to be was getting in the way, and how other people already are at that line or already have done these things. Or maybe this was an external comparison, okay? You could just be comparing yourself to a partner even, and wondering why they don't have their own chariot. Wow. Okay. Scorpio, there's something that you're seeing other people living, other people doing, that's making you change your mind. You're saying, okay, if that person can do it, I'm going to do it too. That's how I see you stepping into this. But there's a difference between being inspired and copying. I'm not saying you're copying, but I'm sure you're aware of this. Right? There, like Spirit always has been saying in the past month that there's something special that you offer, and to not give up on yourself. What matters is that you show up, that you're consistent, and that you keep putting in the work, that you keep at it, that you keep up this vision. And not give up on yourself. Maybe you gave up on yourself in the past. Like, that's what this is saying. So you do have victory in the financial department here. So I'm hearing department. Maybe that's what's going on with department energy. One more for Scorpio's victory. Thank you. Yeah, the 3. See, your work is showing up for you. Like there's some sort of creative. Yeah, look at that bright sun there. You're going to be showing up in a different way, and it's noticeable. You can't miss the sun. You just cannot. Your creative energy is this solar flare vibe, okay? Like you're being seen in a new light. See all these like children and this page here? I feel like this has to do with the way, like, you're being seen with fresh eyes, okay? You have like a fresh new perspective and people are noticing. You have this tenacity, it's showing. And I said one more, but here I am pulling more cards. Yeah, it's done. Spirit's saying that part's done. But anyway, you've decided that you're not going to be doing things the way that you did in the past with that Ace of Swords there. So let me see. This money will be coming to you. Tell me about this money. What about it, right? I don't know. What about this money? It is raining. Doesn't it look like it's raining? It's raining these coins. This abundance is here. Do you see the flowers? Abundance. Beauty. Money will be coming to you. What's that popping? The 9 of Wands. There it is. That's the growth. So you're growing, okay? Those plants there are standing out very strongly. Ah, the 10 of Swords. Scorpio, you've had to lick your wounds here. Like, there's something that you've had to give up or let go of. Maybe you were wounded and you really had to tend to that before you were able to stand up again. Like, this could be a Scorpio who was really severely let down to the point that you really questioned your worth or your value. Or perhaps like you questioned whether or not you could get up again. And yes, I feel like it was that bad. Like, because I just heard, is it that bad? Like, yes, it does look that bad to me. Stranded, isolated, alone, left for dead. Like, maybe that's what it felt like. Okay, you know the Scorpio intensity. I feel like you felt this at a deep level. I'm going to take a sip of my hydration station. I'm just kidding. But so what I'm seeing is you've come past this. I see that there's a need for you to remember that 10 of Swords, like where you came from. It's going to help you understand that comparison has no part in this, because not everybody has experienced that, okay? Yes, maybe they have in some sense, but what you went through here, Scorpio, okay? Not everybody experiences that. And this is you understanding that, okay, maybe they have a different story. Maybe I have a different story. Let me live mine, right? There's something that you've been tending to very slowly, carefully, meticulously that will be growing for you. This is growth, period. And we saw the flowers here. I see that there's beauty coming into your world with this money energy. Let me see about this new experience for Scorp. What is this? 2 of Cups. What did I tell you about your friend energy? Maybe it's more than friends with that marriage, okay? So the 8 of Swords, yeah, look at that. I do feel like, remember we said maybe you've questioned whether you connect with people, someone, marry, things like this. That's what's coming in. You're going to be seeing your self-imposed limitations in the coming period, where you told yourself, no, that's never going to happen, or like you were stuck in a way of being, the way of thinking, and now you're saying, okay, I know what I want now. I know how to move forward with my life. I don't have to be thinking that way, feeling that way, being stuck in that way. Tell me about this 2 of Cups new experience. The Tower just comes out of the blue. Look at that. You may have, yeah, see this? The 8 of Cups. Some of you, you're deciding to disconnect from energies, from people that have been around you, that you've kind of needed your space from for quite some time here. And maybe reluctantly so for some, okay? If that's your thing, this would be like a I don't really want to, but I have to go kind of vibe, okay? But what I'm seeing is that Scorpio, you've been really like walled up or closed off here. That 7 of Wands is probably because of the 10 of Swords experience. Okay, so this is destroying your defenses. There is an energy of your defenses coming down. all this? There it is, that Ten of Swords again. Some of you are having an ending with a Cancer. There may be an ending with a Cancer, and there's a person trying to work on this again, like trying to work on, you know, your relationship, whether this is romantic or this is a friend, whatever this is, they want to come in and talk to you. What does this Cancer person, placement person, want to say or do? What do they want here? Ace of Cups, there it is. They're trying to heal a relationship here. They're trying to heal your guys' pain together. That Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yeah, that's a doozy, right? There may have been like some deceit there. Whether it's just because someone's lying about their feelings or it's because of something, you know, more sneaky and devious there. But this person wants to heal this. There's a new beginning coming in with that energy there. There's a new experience, okay? Apart from that, Scorpio, if there's no Cancer that you're reconnecting with, the thing is, you have someone new popping up. You have a new person popping up. There's someone coming in wanting to work on a relationship or a renewal of a relationship. So tell me about this pleasure with, what's that? What happened here? Something's flipping. Okay, we have Scorpio, Libra energy. You're going to be talking to a person. Star card. Yeah, Aquarius. This person and you, there's some curiosity there or a desire for communication. Let me see this pleasure with, okay, what's going on with that? I have to ask. What's going on with that distant person, please? Yep, there it is. The Six of Swords. There's a very strong desire to communicate here so that you guys can heal a bond and a relationship, okay? I am seeing that. So, it may take some time. It may take a little bit of time, but it does look like someone needs to clear up something with honesty. Let me see the pleasure with a close friend for Scorpio. The Three of Swords. Saturn, Libra vibes. What else? Gemini. What's all this? Oh. See that there, what you've been working on? You've been so focused on this that someone feels like left on the sidelines here. That's what it looks like. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Like you've been so focused on your vision, on achieving, that someone feels like left out. What else? One more here, please, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So there is a person. They want to hear from you. Judgment. Yep. They want to hear from you. This is someone who wants to communicate with you, Scorpio. They're wondering what's going on. They feel a little bit disconnected, detached, and they don't really like that. This would be someone who wants to communicate, to change the situation, to come back to life. Okay, so that's why you have this new experience, pleasure with a close friend as well. What does this person really want with Scorpio? Yeah, the Two of Cups. Six of Wands. Let's go somewhere. Let's make a plan. Let's work on our bond, on our relationship. So the Two of Swords. Someone wants to know that you guys are good. Like everything's okay with one another. Very strongly so. Let me see how we're going to know who this is. How will Scorpio know who? Ace of Swords, because you know. Because you already know. Because something was on pause or on hold. Okay, how will Scorpio know who this is? That's so funny. Six of Swords. I just think, you know, Spirit is so funny sometimes. Okay, so the Six of Cups and the Justice. Yeah. Scorpio, air sign, maybe Libra energy. This person wants to communicate with you from the past. Maybe you've dreamt of them here recently, or you will. But I'm seeing that this is the person who wants to reconnect. You know them for a long time. You go back somehow, some sort of like real strong bond that you guys have. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Yeah, look at that. You know this person, Two of Swords. We keep getting Libra energy, so moon sign, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. This person wants to... Seven of Cups. That's you. Wheel. Five of Cups. Look at you. You look kind of distraught here. Judgment. Something's bothering you. Maybe somebody doesn't know that. Like, you look like you're... Like, okay, because we keep seeing the Nine of Wands with this. I feel like you're maybe a little irritable or agitated because of what you're doing with your time, or something that you're working on is very important. Like, you feel, okay, this is how it has to be, this is how it should be, and it makes you feel like you don't have, you know, maybe emotional space is what I want to say. There's a lot of cups here. Okay, let's see why you're feeling Five of Cups. Why is Scorpio feeling Five of Cups about communicating or making a choice or changing the dynamic? Why is Scorpio feeling this? Because of the moon. The moon? What? Tell me what that is. This is like some sort of a lie or a truth that needs to be spoken, Scorpio. The Star and the Six of Wands. You know what this is? Oh man, I don't know if I really want to give this message here because it kind of makes me feel bad, but it is what it is, okay? So you are kind of grappling with the idea of telling someone what you're needing and what you're wanting, and how that requires that you kind of keep some space, or how it requires that you maintain your vision, and something feels it throws you off. Someone doesn't know what you're going through. This is what this is, and it would be like you would have to tell them, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm experiencing, you know, I'm trying to clear up something, or I'm busy clearing my plate, my slate, you're cleaning up some sort of dysfunction in your life, or you're clearing your emotional energy as well. And there's something about you telling someone that makes it feels daunting. Okay. All right. So I do see this person strongly in your energy, but you may also not know if you can trust someone here. Maybe your feelings have changed, 11:11 here on the clock. Or like, you feel someone's changed, the way that you see something has changed, the way that you see someone has changed. Anything else Scorpio needs to know? Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. There you are. Scorpio, maybe you feel like you need to like mend a relationship here. Okay? Whether that means like you go forward, because it looks like you are. You may need to, if you're the one who wants that, and I'm not telling you to, you know, go after someone where you know you're not going to get a good result there, of course not. But if you know that someone is receptive and they've been kind of waiting on your response or your call or your gesture, that's what this is. Okay. You have like a breakthrough with a person that is very, I'm hearing soft and sweet with you. So someone kind to you. There's a kind energy here. Justice again. I feel like this is like a water sign or an air sign person. Like we keep getting Cancer, Libra, you know. And there's that Aquarius energy, the Three of Swords. Yeah. The Fool. You will have a breakthrough experience here. It would just be that you'd have to be a little bit more open or vulnerable to it if you are open to it. And Spirit's talking about it, okay? It looks like everything will be fine. Like you might be conflating something, okay, Scorpio? Okay, well, thanks, Scorpio. It's been a pleasure to read your cards. If you like that, please let me know. And feel free to check previous future reads for more or different information. Friends, family members, neighbors, coworkers, peeping Tom down the street, check their places too, so we know what everybody in the world's up to. Thank you. Bye-bye.